Dun, 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 dun. Come on, button. Depress. Depress, button.
Cough, cough, hack, hack, wheeze, wheeze. Okie dokie. Let's do this thing. Buy it on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to do anything other than question your personal life choices and ours.
That's right. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is
Yes.
Rock Awesome Friday. Here on NBNN, it is Friday, November 11th, 2022, here inside and outside Shroud the Avatar, and the weekend is upon us. The storm has passed, and Jack's like, hey, you got power. And I'm like, yeah, I've always got power.
Hey,
it's one of them things.
That was just a question.
But yes, it is Friday. We've got updates, we've got news, we've got information, we've got crazy wild hijinks and shenanigans as always. And I see Spawn for Egg is in on the giveaway. Don't forget, giveaways are open. Type in exclamation I love free shit to get in on the action. Exclamation bundle me for a chance to win some streamer bundles. And of course, just hang out and enjoy the show as usual. Because thanks to you guys and gals, we've been here over 8 years doing this 5 days a week, except when we're not here doing this 5 days a week, which happens from time to time. But anyway, moving right along. We've got some patch notes, we've got some updates, we've got some interesting news for you. So should we start with the patch notes, or should we get right to the interesting news first?
Well, let's go to the patch notes.
Because yes, 2 days in a row. I'm shocked.
Hey, we've got these weird things that they said they were going to do and they're doing.
Yeah, and I actually like one of the ideas here, so let's get talking about it.
Yes.
Couple of the ideas actually, but
And this is patch notes for the QA server. So not production, QA server. Remember that.
it'll be coming into production next Thursday.
Hopefully, maybe.
Yes.
The garbage bin. Locked items can no longer be deleted. And the garbage bin, they added new delete items. Been near the town crier in the scenes, Erie, Ardoris, Blood Bay, Brittany Alleys, Brittany Wharfs, Brewcash, Central Brittany, Exeter, Graff Island, Gruss, Kingsport, Owl's Head, and Resolute.
And Resolute.
And no trade items can now be placed in the player's bank, even if the bank is full.
We'll talk about that shortly.
And other various updates improving or expanding works in progress scenes. Note, the DB on QA has not been refreshed due to the migration work done for the wax cylinders. All the wax cylinders should be tradable and work as expected. Regular database updates will return after release 108 is deployed.
Yes, absolutely. And as I said, I actually did go out to QA a couple days ago to check that wax cylinder update because that was something that I had brought back up, and I can confirm that my wax cylinders are no longer green on the QA server and are fully working as intended, so I can now place those wherever I would like to.
Yes.
Basically, the place I like to use my wax cylinders the most is in my towns in the jukebox, the town jukebox. The what's the name of it? There's a name for that thing.
I don't know.
Let's see. Town improvements is the broadcast automated phonograph for towns, which lets you play music for the towns. Although I have a funny feeling they still haven't fixed people hearing different songs instead of the songs actually playing in the towns. You want to verify that right now, or?
Wait. Songs playing in towns?
Yes.
Which towns do we want to go to?
We're going to go out to Snug Harbor.
Oh. Hold on.
And of course, I have all of Shooter's songs. I'm just going down to the town crier, just so you know.
Town crier. Okay.
I have Shooter's songs loaded into the wax cylinders out there, so it's actually I should have went up to the actual phonograph, so I'll take a run up there in just a minute. Once I get there, and then we'll verify what I'm hearing and what Jack says he's hearing to verify whether we're both hearing the same song that is currently playing in the jukebox. Then I'll change the song manually.
Okay. I am hearing Shooter playing.
Okay, let me run up to the...
Now I got to remember the name of this song, because I have no idea.
And the phonograph's right over here by the pub. This should be Rhinestone Eyes by Shooter Jennings playing.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so I'm going to load up.
Now, are you at the working hard part?
Shadows on my mind.
Wait, you changed the song?
No, it's what he was singing.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what he was singing.
But I'm going to change the song.
Okay. Oh, I was actually listening to Denim and Diamonds.
Okay. So are you still
Is Denim and
listening?
Diamonds one of the songs?
Yes, it is.
Yes, so I am still listening to Demons and Diamonds.
You're still listening to Denim and Diamonds. Okay. Because I changed it to DRUNK, and
Yeah, I'm definitely
DRUNK
not.
is now playing.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely not drunk.
Is leave the scene and come back real quick.
Okay.
Or go into my dungeon over there, right in the front of right over here, right up front. Just jump into this dungeon over here.
Oh, yeah. Can we just jump into it? Nope.
You still got to click that. It's not like the Moon Gates.
I know.
Although it'd be nice if it was just like the Moon Gates when they were set up to. Yeah, that should be something that we should inquire about. That when it's sent to adventure mode, people should be able to just jump into it.
So, if you want to hear something really funny, I'm still listening to Shooter.
Oh yeah, you should be until you transition. You might even still hear it down in the dungeon. I forget whether
Yeah,
it actually.
that's what I was saying. It's like the song has not changed at all. It's still playing like through the loading screens and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that I teleported back out, it changed, and it's playing the never-ending story.
A never-ending story. So instead of playing what's actually playing in the jukebox, which is DRUNK, you're hearing something totally different, which is very
I'm hearing
odd.
the never-ending story.
Yes, very interesting. Very interesting. All right, we can go back back to the lot. Now, that's still not fixed. I don't know why you're hearing something different, but yeah.
The real question is, are you going to show up on the lot a couple of seconds before me because I started recalling after you?
Well, Shroud math.
Shroud math and those loading.
Yeah, you have just a tad faster connection than I do too. So yeah,
it shouldn't matter what the internet connection is.
Sure, it does. Come on, as well. A little bit faster, extremely faster computer. Actually, to me, we arrived together, but
no, I was there a smidge before you.
Oh, very interesting. The automated phonograph menu came with me. Did
Excellent.
not shoot. Did not close.
Excellent. Can you change the song?
Probably could have. I already closed it though.
Oh damn! That would have been funny if you could have changed the song, and then I teleport out there to see what song is playing.
Yeah, well, you still couldn't have been able to tell because it wasn't playing the song that I had chosen anyway. So,
well, I mean, it would have been funny if it actually did synchronize then.
That would be funny. That would really be funny. Yes. But yes, the Irish wax cylinders and any other wax cylinders that were previously not tradable, currently going to be insertable into the phonographs like the one Jack's got sitting back here, which is a regular ornate automated phonograph. Do you have anything in there, or is that just empty?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
No, I have things in it. The real question is, are you going to hear what I'm playing?
That's another question.
Hold on. So, is it playing for you?
It sounds like game music.
Well, it should be a song that you recognize eventually from hold on. Why is this? It's not actually playing the right song.
Yeah, it's just playing regular game music for me.
It's supposed to be the theme for Rabbling, which is the Space Bards.
Yeah. There
Okay,
it is.
now,
Now it's playing.
now it's
And now I'm hearing
so
the theme for Rebelling. Yes, I'm actually hearing
okay.
what you're playing there.
Yeah, that was weird that it was playing the wrong song.
Yeah. And of course, let's see, I gotta bring a, because this one shouldn't give me a copyright strike, although it might.
What, the theme for Rabbling?
Yeah.
Yeah, the theme for Rabbling should not give you a copyright strike. That's why I was playing.
Yeah.
So not that I really care, but yeah.
But yeah, that's actually playing properly. Now let's see, can we hear it from over here? Barely.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of the other things that I think needs to be fixed is that the sound should resonate throughout a lot, depending on, I know the lots are all different sizes and blah, 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 but there's got to be a way to, if lot, then play this radius, if lot, then play that radius, if lot, then play other radius, but, variables, man, variables.
Variables are hard, man, but I stopped the music.
Yeah, I hear that as I watch the lights go off.
Oh, I love the fact that you're sitting on a pile of gold.
Oh, am I sitting on gold now? Hey.
You are sitting on gold. I mean, it's like fix the network code, man. Fix the network code. I mean, not only that, but you are. So remember the unit of measure in the game. He's like 7 meters away from where he's supposed to be.
Yeah. Although
It's
on my
like,
screen, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. Let's
it's
see
like,
if I get up and sit down again, does that fix it?
nope, you're still sitting on the gold.
Still sitting on the gold. So if I move, am I
Yes.
sitting on the gold?
Yeah, no, you just moved. Now
Okay.
you're in the B. Now you're back on. Now you're sitting in the chair.
Okay.
It's like, why is the network code so hard?
It's
For
so hard.
where things are
That's what
actually
she
located.
said.
And the reason I say this is because this also affects combat because you
You
don't know
think?
where a mob actually is.
One of them unexplained mysteries of Shroud math.
Yeah, it's all Shroud math, man. Shroud
Shroud
math.
math. But speaking of Shroud math, let's take a quick pause. I got a message this morning.
Oh yes, you did.
I got a message this morning about yesterday's show from a certain somebody, and I can tell you all this much about what I found out today. That
There was confirmation of something that was said
well,
yesterday.
I wasn't even going to go to that, but yes,
Oh, okay.
confirmation on something that we said yesterday. Again, I didn't want to go into it because what I said yesterday was the absolute truth, and I was already very, very well aware of that. But
Yeah.
that we were talking about the gold restoration, and I can tell everybody that the new build server is set up and racked, and being worked on the complex system to figure out the gold recovery at this point. So
So by new,
well, new old stock, I'm guessing. Yeah.
new old things.
Yes.
Not a brand new server, but a new to
new to the rack server. Yes.
Yeah.
New to the rack, and gold recovery is a complex situation that is being worked on. I can tell you this with absolute certainty that it is in the forefront, and that there is still no time frame on when that's going to be done. But a new machine has been put in place, and it is being worked on. Yes.
For builds.
Yes, and it is being worked on. So I have this on very, very, very good authority. Direct from the horse's mouth. Let's just put it that way.
You might as well say who said it. I mean,
just did.
you were going around it. Who said it?
I said direct from the horse's mouth. What more needs to be said?
And the horse's mouth is whom?
Who do you think it is? It's Mr. Spears himself.
Yes.
Yes. Chris DM'd me this morning and shared some information. Again, we shared some yesterday information. Gold recovery, there isn't going to be a satisfactory response on that. You don't know that yet, Tina, because again, it hasn't actually been quantified at this point. We know that there were tests done on the QA server over the last couple of weeks that provided not so great results. Apparently, they weren't happy with that, and it's not complete, and it is being worked on at this point in time. So until we have further information on what exactly is going to have, all we can do is guess. But right now, what I can say is that it's still being worked on. Apparently, what was put in place, again, as a guess, they weren't happy with because they didn't put it into production. And when it's all figured out, then they will let us know. And yeah, well, it is what it is, Tina. That's Shroud, baby. That's Shroud.
Yeah, no, I mean, it might be easier for them to just say, hey, these are the number of days that you played. We can't fix the gold, but here's a gold bonus for each day that you played during the downtime.
That would be an interesting scenario. Again, what I think would probably be a more interesting scenario, and again, some people would benefit, some people wouldn't. Actually, everybody would benefit, but some people more than others, would be to take an average gold collection rate across the board of what everybody makes in a typical day, and then average that out, and then for the days that were downtime, award everybody that average number for that many days. And this way, everybody gets a gold bonus.
Well, some people like you never logged in a single time.
Well, again, like I said, there would be a bunch of people who never played, who also received monies. But I'm thinking the average of what an average player makes. So you take the highest players, you take the lowest players.
That's where reward the players that actually lost shit.
Well, again, there's no way to actually figure out what they would have lost. I mean, without having the initial data to say, this is what your gold was beforehand, this is what your gold was afterhand, and then give them back the difference. There's really no way to do that at this point. So
no, there is no way, because like you have to think of all the items that are vendor trash that were sold to vendors, anything that was bought or sold during that time. So like you've got the money fluctuation.
Well, and again, they're not basing this on also vendor sales. And when I talk about vendor sales, I'm talking about your personal vendor, not vendor trash sold to NPC vendors.
Hey, that's why it's like it's probably going to be better to just figure out who all logged in each of those days, and then just here's a cash bonus from.
And you think that's going to be easier to do? I don't think so.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I think it would just be easier to take an average and reward everybody the average, and say sorry for the screw up, because even though I wasn't here, I lost a lot of shit that had been done before I went on vacation, that A, had to be redone, and B, was lost because
vendor sales.
Vendor sales. Okay, so whether or not I was actually here or not, I did suffer some losses. Not as much as people who would normally be out there trying to rake in a couple million gold a week, but nonetheless, everybody was affected in some way or form. So it's just one of them things that it's easier to, like I said, average it out. This is what the average player makes in a day. How many days are we down? How many days are rolled back? And give everybody.
The only the problem I see with that one is, so pretend that there's 50,000 accounts,
right,
in total.
Right?
30,000 of them have not logged in months.
You're averaging
5,000
out
were
player total. So if those
five
people
5,000 were recovered. So it's like, what if you're taking millions of gold?
those people who haven't logged in didn't generate any gold, so it wouldn't figure into the average. Hello? Do you know how averages work?
I'm aware of how
Well,
averages
the
work, but
the people
the
who
problem
haven't been
is,
here don't get figured into those averages. That's what I'm trying to explain. You
hey,
take the
your
average gold.
basic thing, your basis was average, and it's like, where are you
The
taking the average from?
average from the top gold producer and the bottom gold producer, not the zero gold producer. You're taking people who are actually producing gold, not people who are sitting there not producing gold. People who aren't producing.
What time frame are you looking at?
August 24th or September 26th. Take a date. It really doesn't matter. What is the average on any given day? Really doesn't matter what
Like
day you're talking about.
300, something like that.
Yeah, doesn't matter today. I'm just saying that would be, in my opinion. Again, somebody has a better idea, but they've probably got their own ideas, which is, trying to figure out exactly what was lost and applying that,
Yep.
But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. Average out the top producers and the bottom producers, and give everybody the bonus as a we screwed up. Here you go, reward. Instead of things like Ravlox's bed. I mean, I have no use for Ravlox's bed. You know what I'm saying? I have no use.
Are you sure? I that was a very useful bed, as we demonstrated the other day.
Yeah, well, you may think so. Yeah, I know you're being facetious.
Only get in on one side.
Yeah, and yet you don't fit in the bed because the bed is too small. Absolutely.
Yep.
But anyway, moving right along. Almost at the butt of the hour. But we've already covered those patch notes. Let's get to revisit some feedback.
Feedback.
As we were covering this the other day, and we left off after David had given some answers, but then Anpu and David come back with some other stuff. So we're going to start back with Anpu.
Wait, hold on. I got to go find the right one. Okay, so just so we're all on the same page and know exactly what to expect, the next release will make the mount a reagent-like item to address several bugs. However, with this change, mounts cannot be locked in inventory. Is this correct? Yeah. Locking it would make it unusable like a reagent. I'll try to look at this a bit later, though. I might be able to bypass it or not. It would be pretty cool if mounts could be used as a small tabletop statue. Drag it from here and place it as deco.
Oh, you mean like a game we all used to play called Ultima Online?
UO?
Yes, UO.
Yeah.
Pets can be placed as statues. Actually, they were actually statues in your backpack after a while, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, they were. I had all the ethereal mounts, so or back when I played.
I was still a nightmare guy. Yeah. Nightmares and dragons.
Mine were newbie items, so didn't have to worry about losing them.
Yeah, I was a tamer there too, and I used to tame dragons and walk around with dragons killing shit.
Tank mage for the win. How do I?
Moving right along. David has this to say.
Gwendolyn Obscuro, I can't reproduce the error message that you have. Also, I tried to move a single item from the container on my lot to the trash, and only stacked items were showing that message. Some didn't have the quantity at the end, but it's just because the window is not fully open, and I couldn't see it at the end name, which could make me think it was like there's only one of it. I wonder if that error message showed because you deleted items that was not placed by you. In that case, they are probably back in the chest. Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe. Don't know.
Maybe.
Godman.
Gwendolyn responded with, I'll log in and see if it gives me the errors again and see if I can get any more details. I am... Why would you do that? Why would you... I'll log in and see if it gives me. I'm sure the stuff was refusing to delete was placed in my lot once. Wasn't stacks though. One was a jack-o'-lantern and the other one was an odd container, flotsam. Both placed by me, though if you are required to have something in your inventory to trash it, that's not a big deal either. Then I tested again and still seeing errors. The red chat error message seems to be not just anything in a container on my lot, but anything from a container nested in another container placed on my lot. The original items were ones that had been in a bag within a quiver for quite a while. But I just replicated it by putting a backpack of fish onto a dead body that I had lying on the ground, and the newly moved items also gave me the not found error. In all the cases with that error code, the item does not get deleted though. I am still unable to delete any items that are just placed in my house. Dragging an item directly from the floor and dropping it on the garbage can. I should have tested with the deco palette, but I didn't and now logged out again. I tried with a dead body container, a flotsam, a skeleton, jack-o'-lantern, rose bouquet, and probably more. This is all still lying around on the floor of my closet house. It's messy. It always gives me the message asking if I want to delete them, but then gives me an error saying I can't delete stacked items. In these cases, the items do not get deleted, unlike the errors above. All these items were placed by me, and I'm the owner of the house. Most of the testing was done on my row lot in Bastion's Point, but I also did a quick test on my keep lot in Northwood in case the troubles was all the junk crowding my living room. I'm leaving my character in my row lot standing next to a garbage can, so feel free to log into my account if you want to see the errors that way.
Okay, first off, did anybody read what David wrote originally? Items need to be placed as deco before being placed in the trash. Okay, so single item needs to be placed as deco, then dragged in the trash. You can't drag from inventory. You can't drag from a container. You can't drag from the deco palette. At least that's my understanding of what David said. So why are you trying to delete from inventory, drag from a container, and you're thinking about dragging from the deco palette when it's not, you know. Now, I understand having the problems with the single items that were actually placed as deco. That's literally a problem. But half the other stuff that she's mentioned here, yes, does not compute. You're not supposed to be able to drag stuff out of a container or out of inventory. Now, I haven't actually tested these yet. Yeah, no one needs it because it's stupid. You should be able to take it from anywhere and just dump it into the trash can. I agree with you, Tina.
Yeah.
I agree wholeheartedly because several items like coconuts. Yes, we're going to ride that coconut wave all the way to the shoreline until coconuts are finally fixed. Cannot be placed as deco, hence will not be deletable ever because you can't place them as deco unless they make them decoable, which will be yet another story. But we will let you know at that point if that actually happens.
And why can you only delete deco?
I have no idea why he made it this way. Maybe we'll get an answer here in just a minute as we continue on down this topic.
VM of a Windows server.
As Jack has to answer a question for work. we take a brief pause to bring you the butt of the hour giveaway. As we close that giveaway and pick our salesy wiener. And DeWhip, you are our first winner of the day. Congratulations to you.
Oh. Gotta pull that bundle.
You gotta pull it, man.
Pull the bundle. Pull a bundle. And turn around and send it to Econdis.
Econdas.
Echo Indas. And streamer bundle is sent. Congratulations there, Econdis. Giveaway has been reopened. So do please exclamation mark bundle me on both streams. Always better odds on my stream, even when Laz is in Europe. Yeah.
Moving right along.
Moving right along. Okay, now that we won't be able to lock horse mounts to inventory, we need to have some way that we don't accidentally sell it. Yeah, I could easily go tame another horse, but not the store-bought one I currently use. So yeah, I will be changing mounts out now due to this change. And Alley-Oop's like, oh, those store-bought ones shouldn't be available to sell in the merchant window. And edit, Ravlox just put in a fix for this. No crown stretch goal mounts should be able to be sellable to NPCs in the next QA build.
Should be. Keyword.
Should be. Should be able to.
Yes. I didn't test that, but
you do have a flaming nightmare. Isn't that one of the mounts from the store?
Right.
That we can come over here. Come on. You might as well get off the lot for a second time or like today.
No, because this is a real-time server. If I accidentally sell it, it's gone. So.
Well, you know what the cancel button is.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. You can test that with your own horse.
Chicken.
But first off, going back to
other horses.
Yeah, going back to what David said, and again, Belladonna Rose is not reading. That he didn't say you won't be able to lock the horses in mounts inventory. He said you wouldn't be able to use locked horses from inventory. So he didn't say you couldn't lock them. Well, you wouldn't be able to use them. And he was working on a fix.
If you had a mount on there, you wouldn't, and it was locked to inventory, you wouldn't be able to get on your horsey, man.
I understand that, but when you're talking about
you know what I still can't do?
Can't jump. Yeah. Actually, I don't actually have that bag on me because I left it down at the other lot. But
okay.
I have a bag of pets, whether store-bought or tamed, that is, as long as my arm, that is down in the other lot because I was out doing some taming the other day.
Oh.
And, yeah, well, we still have that stupid bug that you can only have one wooden whistle in your backpack when trying to...
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so I have to drop every single tame mount I've got pretty much that's on a taming whistle on another lot, and then take one whistle each time over to Knob. So I have to run from the lot, grab a whistle, go to Knob, turn it into a horse, run back to the lot, grab a whistle, run the Knob, which is a pain in the ass. Thank goodness I have a lot near Knob, and I don't have to do that from all the way to hell up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be nicer if I had that lot a little closer there, Bridge Troll, if you're out there. Cough, cough.
Well, it doesn't Zeke still have that lot right behind the crafting pavilion?
Yeah, but you know, Zeke.
He didn't give you permission on that lot?
I didn't check, to tell you the truth. You know what? Let me go check right now. That might be a guild lot.
I have 0 permissions on that lot because I'm not in that guild. So
Yes. Hadn't thought about that. That might be marked as a guild lot.
DNA. Bum, 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 bum. But I will say that Amazon delivery is here. I wonder what they brought me.
I don't know. What did you order?
Oh. Well, if I told you what I got yesterday and then what I ordered, I got a copy of, I got Jenga.
The big Jenga?
Not the big
Yeah.
one, a smaller one. Like
Is,
the normal size Jenga.
this is the lot I have over here, and I have to actually run. But here is my tame pets.
Did you not go to the guild lot and
I'm going there. It's just the next
check?
lot down. But I just wanted to show that I have this bag of
Okay.
tamed animals that I can't have in my inventory due to this silly
Uh-huh.
bug working as intended.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But Zeke does have this lot, which is right next door, which would make things a little easier, but I don't think I could. It's actually right here.
Well, you're also not on the character that's in the BMC, so.
Yeah, good point. That's another good point. But
Um,
let's see.
so
Does it say whether it's marked as a guild lot? Can you tell that by looking at the sign? I guess not. Yeah, it's a guild
no.
chapter house, so.
Yeah.
So if I was on my other character, I would probably have access to this lot. But my other character, of course, is not a tamer. But yeah, every time you want to trade in a horse, trade in a whistle for a rideable horse, you gotta do it, and you gotta run back over here. You gotta run over, grab another whistle out of your bag, and grab the whistle and run back, and it's really stupid because you should be able to just trade in whistles, which you can do with crafted whistles, just not the ones that were bought. So because I don't know why.
And
That's
Laz, your second favorite comedian is dead now.
my second favorite comedian?
Gallagher.
Oh,
and his
really?
pumpkin smashing. Yes.
I thought he was famous for watermelon smashing, not pumpkin smashing.
Yes, he was. Sorry, watermelon smashing.
Yes.
The Smash-O-Matic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So what did Gallagher die from? Did he choke on some watermelon while performing his act?
No, he died at home. Old age, man. Old age.
He couldn't be that old.
He was 76.
No, that's not old.
It's all relative.
That's not that old.
Yeah, it is. Just ask a child.
Yeah, well, considering my parents are both 78 and doing pretty well, I don't consider that. And
both my parents died in their 60s.
Yeah. It's a crapshoot, my friend. It's a crapshoot.
And I know friends that have died in their 30s and 20s and teens.
I've outlived too many friends to even start to get into, as I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
And again, one of those things. One of those things we try and remind you when we have to report bad news is live every day to its fullest. Love those people who are in your life to the fullest, because you never know whether they're going to be here tomorrow or not. And of course,
yep. Oh man, so did Chris tell you that he's working full-time, part-time-ish?
Sort of. Let me go back to commentary here. Let's see what I can actually share here.
I'm in my late 40s. Laz is in his 50s.
Yes, pushing my late 50s.
You're pushing your late 50s?
No. Yeah, well, 56. Yeah, next
So
year is
you've only got
57.
9 years on me, man.
Only.
Only a decade on me. Okay.
He's almost there. He's hasn't fully ramped up yet. But he did get that server done, so he's
Yes.
easing himself back into the
Shroud math.
Shroud math. Yes.
Yes. But yes, what other things are we going to talk about today? Are we going to talk about some where was that? What was that thing that you wanted to talk about that's been sitting in the queue for a few days?
Oh, the condition that can cause players to lock up with no trade items that was hopefully
Yeah.
fixed. We've had this one sitting on the burner for quite some time.
Yeah. If you have hundreds of no trade items in your bank, and you collapse a large property that puts banks into extreme overslots, and you remove chests from the bank that actually contain too many no trade items, you're now overweight and not able to put them back. This now forces the player to have all place. So that was resolved in the no trade items can be put back in the bank even if it's full patch, possibly.
That was resolved in the latest patch that went
Patch
in
on QA.
today.
On QA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is no trade items can now be placed in the bank even if it's full, which is today's QA update, right?
Which to me is a fallacy. Why are you allowing no trade items to be put in a bank and not take up a slot?
Because they don't allow you to put them anywhere else without.
Or do they take up a slot until you reach the max?
No, they don't take up a slot whatsoever. Stymie, thank you very much for the sub.
Oh, 18 months.
18 months, that's right.
So Stymie, we playing Marbles, or are we continuing with the news? Because do the QA notes actually say no trade items don't take up a slot? No, it doesn't, Laz. It just says they can be placed even if the bank is full.
They don't take up a slot.
Did you test it?
I can tell you right now they don't take up a slot. If you want to go to your bank right now and take a look. Let's see. Let's go over to the bank. That's been that way for a while. No trade items shouldn't take up slots. That's why they're no trade items, and that's why they're bankable.
Oh, damn it. And HEB saying that some of my items were out of stock, and it better not have been my Diet Dr. Pepper. Hold on. I'm going to the bank. Do I even have any no trade items in the bank?
And Stymie says he wants to do some marbles. So as soon as we check this out here. So I have
I have an easy way to do it. I can look here.
I have 773 items out of 1670, and I have a whole bag of no trade items. So I'm going to take the Dark Star Metronome out, and I still have 773 slots.
Yeah. I just put in a couple no trade items that did not take up bank slots. So yes,
but the problem is
bank slots.
But the problem is when your bank is full, the bank is stupid, even though it doesn't take up a slot. And
Shroud math, man. Shroud math.
Yeah, I know. Shroud math.
Okay, we are going to the haunted house. Haunted Hills. Do you have that up?
I don't have anything up yet.
You do not have... Do you have to get under the desk again?
what was that your was that your random track, or did he ask for Haunted Hills? The Haunted House
Stymie.
one. He asked for the Haunted Hills. Okay,
Haunted
I see
House
it.
one.
I see it.
It's up on my stream, guys.
I'm looking for it. I know it's down here at the bottom.
It's like 53.
At 54. 54.
Okay.
54.
We are clicking start in 3, 2, 1. Start.
69 seconds. Get in on the action.
Okay, so hold on. What items were not in stock? And they better not have substitute. Something went wrong. You dirty fuckers. Orders. In progress. View details.
No Diet Dr. Pepper.
No! Oh, fucking jackasses.
Is that what it was?
Oh, man. No, my blueberry muffins were replaced with banana nut muffins. My corn chips, because I was going to make some Frito pies, was replaced with the Frito pie chili cheese version, or the Fritos chili cheese corn chips. My marshmallows were replaced with a 10-ounce pack. The Tia Rosa chips are not out, and then they don't have the s'more snack mix. Thankfully,
sounds like a real healthy diet you're ordering there, buddy.
Well, it was for other things. I mean, Maynard ejected.
And Azorian and Tina all body snatched.
Oh no, Tina ejected.
And Stymie.
We've got Laz in the lead, followed by Stymie, and bringing up the rear is me. Only 5 people on my side.
4 people taken by the body snatchers as Cinesist is swapping paint with the Maynard and takes the lead.
We are all in the house now. Are you in the house?
Yes, we are in the house.
Bridge Troll wants everybody to know his ball is flying.
Yes, his ball was flying. It flew directly out of the game as Cinesist and the Maynard are riding each other's. And the Maynard takes the lead back. Can he hold on?
Why did the cow cross the road? I don't know. Oh, I am in the lead. Laz is in second, and Stymie in third currently. Stymie's moved up to the 3rd place position.
Prankster Fan takes the lead as the Maynard's right behind him.
Laz stole the lead from me.
Prankster leaves most of that crowd behind. Can he hold on? Or are there body snatchers waiting at the end of the track?
Final corner. No body snatchers. No marble takers. And Laz in for the victory so everybody can send me their scrolls. And I came in last.
Prankster Fan in for the win. Congratulations, Prankster.
Yeah.
As we send Prankster some scrolls.
Oh, yes.
Now just tell me that you're in game and you're going to make my life easier. Yes, he is. I love Prankster. He's always in game.
It's that way you can spell his name correctly.
Yeah, so all I have to do is click on him. That's right. I don't have to spell his name. I just got to click on it.
Okay.
But thank you, Stymie, for the little break in the day there.
Severe
That send
thunderstorm
button.
watch.
Thunder
Thank you.
boomers.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the thunder boomers as the temperature will be dropping like 1 degree.
As we close out a
In an hour.
giveaway and give
Or several
away
degrees
a
an hour.
mystery game key and the Maynard. Congratulations. Let's see what we've got for you. We've got a copy of Fling to the Finish going out to the Maynard. Congratulations to you.
And it's going to start raining in
It's drizzling
20
over
minutes.
here.
Oh, rain starting in 11 minutes. But yes, what other thing? So going back to the condition that can lock players up with no trade items. Finish that up. Because should we skip his some solutions make no trade items no wait?
No, let's just go through it.
Okay. Make no trade items no wait. That's fine by me. Make it so you can always send to bank a no trade item that it just tosses it back to overslots. Make them bound to account names so that no other player can ever pick them up so they can be placed in chests. Special no trade chest that only takes no trade items and locked to player. I don't know about that. I prefer the no wait one.
Or the one that we just already got as the make it so you can always send them to the no trade item to the bank, like we just had done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, whether it's a wait item or not, is shouldn't take up and doesn't take up a bank slot, but apparently, again, the bank is stupid, and if your bank is full, it just won't accept any new items, including no trade items. So that has been currently fixed with the second option right there, which is make it so you can always send to the bank a no trade item.
Yep.
Of course,
Econdas piping in with, this seems like an unfortunate worst case scenario. The game currently has a requirement that players have at least one open bank slot to allow depositing of any single item, including the ones you mentioned, as well as items you already have, which would stack after the deposit, even though the net result would be 0 additional slots used. As someone who rides the line on my bank constantly, I feel the pain, especially when I'm adding a stack of existing bank items. I think there is more feedback post than a bug report, so moving it there. The game system is working as designed for now, although I bet many would say it could use a quality of life improvement for this, hence the feedback section. Grumble, grumble. Also wouldn't hurt if containers from different bank locations than the player currently located didn't go into your inventory when double-clicked, intending to open, not take.
and there's a solution to that, Econdis, right? You know that solution, right? Don't you?
Open?
No, and I'm going to go right over to the bank, and
Okay.
I am going to see if I have one of those that I can show what the
Open?
solution is.
Oh,
No,
okay.
because what happens is if it was placed in another location, let's see if I have any. Like artwork was placed in Novia Market. So if you want to, a bunch of these were placed in Novia Market, Snug Harbor. But if you want to double click it without doing that, all you do is just pick it up real quick and then drop it back down. And then you can now double click it and open it in your bank. Very simple fix. Just pick it up, drop it down, and then you can double click it and it will open in your bank. It takes 1/10 of a second to pick it up, drop it, and double click it, and it opens in your bank without going into your bag. Now, of course, if you're too lazy to do that, then, you know, it is what it is. But that's all you got to do. Pick it up, drop it back down so it's there, double click it, it opens in the bank and doesn't all go into your inventory. Secondly, not true that you need to have at least one item available on the overloading the bank, because I can click one button and send hundreds of items to my bank and overload a bank even when the bank is overloaded. It's called destroy your lot and send everything to the bank, and it will throw an overloaded amount of items into your bank. So that statement technically is not quite correct, because you can overload a bank if you know how to do it right. You can create unlimited bank storage for yourself just by putting shit on a lot and then dumping the lot, and it'll go to the bank. Yes, so
sending an entire lot to the bank.
or just have a lot that, if you are out of bank slots and you just drop a bag on there and then just send it to the bank, and you'll overload your bank, but you can do it.
Who really uses a bank? Really?
Well, I use quite a bit of my bank, but again, I've got 1,600 plus slots where most people don't have that. Got to remember, most people only start with 30 slots, Jack. People weren't fortunate as us to start, and I've upped mine
like
since
1,300.
then. Yeah, I mean, how many do you have? I'm up to 1,670.
Hold on, let me go run over to the bank again. I think it was 13 something.
Yeah. But meanwhile, while Jack does that, it's time for us to close out final giveaways of the day.
Yes, it is. Time for us to
Clever
get
bank
out of here.
tricks. That's right. Clever bank tricks.
Okay, and a streamer bundle going to Econdis again. Wait, is Econdis on the lot right now?
No.
No. Good.
And Dwip wants me to know that prankster is a she, not a he. Thank you. I didn't really know that. Now we know. Sorry.
Or we can always ask, what are pranksters' pronouns?
Yeah, I never looked at the character either to see if it's a he playing a she or a she playing a he, or the female character. I really don't pay attention to that stuff too much.
So Laz, I have 1560 available.
1560. I got 1670.
A quick screenshot of some of the items in my bank so you can laugh. The items sold, which are all trash.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I even have apples and lemons, like pages of apples and lemons. It's like,
Yeah, I actually have to sit down and do some
and Dwip
vendor inventory today, because if I don't, it's all going to my bank, and I don't want that crap in my bank. But our winner is going to be the Maynard.
Dwip is getting a Commandos collection.
Let's see, did it go already? Expiring soon. If I don't get these things taken care of, they will actually be going into my bank. Another way to get stuff in your bank. Here's stupid bank tricks. If you want to store gold in your bank, just leave it sitting in your mailbox until they expire, and gold will actually go into your bank, and you can put gold in your bank. Little known trick.
Yeah.
Yes. But congratulations to the Maynard. Maynard is going to be getting a streamer bundle. As I can open that up.
Congratulations, Dwip. But it's that time for us to get out of here.
Yeah, got to pull a...
Way past that time.
I know. We got to pull a mystery game key winner, and I'll get these out in just a minute. Pick that winner. And our winner is Andrea KOS. Andrea KOS. And you're going to get yourself a copy of Wayward Souls. Wayward Souls going out to Andrea. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you all for your support. Thanks to Stymie for his sub today, the only sub of the day. And of course, thank you all for being here each and every day. We do love you guys and gals, and we do appreciate it. And we'll be back with more on Monday, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you all on Monday.
Bye-bye.